Hi. One of the viewers that made some supportive comments on one of the Hickok parody videos that I made, the one on FAQ2 guns that I don't have, thought that I should have showed off the guns more. So I'm going to give you kind of a tabletop close-up here so you can see which ones I used for that video. The one that I pulled out of the weeds there was the FN FS2000, and that is a bullpup design made in Belgium, and it's topped off with an Aimpoint Comp ML3 2-minute of angle red dot scope, which is one that the US military uses. And let's see, what was the next one? After that we had the Bushmaster ACR, which I've already cleaned and stored. So if you want to see that one, just look at my Passion for Polymer Part 2 video, and I actually go into that in pretty good detail, taking it apart. After that was my SIG 556, which I take the accessories off when I put them in the safe, but this is the pistol grip light that I have on there. It's not a real high quality unit. It's the STL 300J, and I kind of consider these things toys. I'm not real proud of that. Some Chinese company makes them for Sig Sauer. I'm not real happy with the quality of their aftermarket stuff. Actually, it's junk. I'll just put it plain and simple. Aftermarket Sig Sauer stuff is garbage. Okay, let's get on. This is not garbage, however. This is the TA31 RCO 4-power ACOG scope. This thing is really neat. Maybe I can even let you guys see what it looks like through there on the reticle. This, of course, doesn't use any batteries. It's a tritium insert. Oh, that's not a very good view. If you go on their really good website, you can see what that looks like on Trigicon. And this is just a 556. This has been around for a couple years now. Piston operated 223. Uses the AR-15 magazines. This is a P-Mag. And then we had the, this is actually one of my favorites. This is the PS90. It's got the 16-inch barrel so that it's legal. I like the way that flash suppressor looks on the end. Actually, that's a little over 16 inches total because it goes back to here. The P90 has roughly a 10-inch barrel that would end right here. Shoots the 5.7 by 28 millimeter. That brings us to the handgun selection here. The first one I fired was the FN 57 USG, fully adjustable rear, and it's got a steel dust cover on the front of the slide, and then the rear part of the slide is actually polymer. Then we have the 50 AE Desert Eagle, which you've seen a ton of these there on YouTube. This one I've barely fired, and you could see in the video I was fumbling with the safety. I've had this for a while, but I don't shoot it very much. I couldn't even remember which way the safety lever went. This one fires, these are 300 grain hollow points, the Magnum Research ammo. It's got a 44 Magnum size case head. And then it actually gets wider to 50 cal. This thing, I have to set the camera down. I'll show you inside. It uses a rotating bolt, kind of like an AR-15 the way it locks up. See the bolt there, and locking lugs and everything. The Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum, that's their X frame. It's got the recoil compensator, which really helps out a lot. It's not a painful gun to shoot or hard to control by any means. It just has a tremendous amount of muzzle blast, and that's the only thing you have to get over, you know, for new shooters. But you got to hang on tight with that thing. And if you have the hammer back, you don't get anywhere near that trigger until you've got a death grip on it, because otherwise it'll come back and slap you. These are my hand loads. These are 350 grain XTPs, and a pretty stout load, probably more power than most, definitely more power than most factory loads. Factory loads feel anemic compared to these. That's why I laugh when guys are shooting the 8 3/8 inch barrels with one hand with factory loads, and you know, acting like it's a big deal. It's really a very controllable gun with the longer barrel. Even this one isn't a 4-inch. It's not that big of a deal. So that is my video close-up of the guns used in my Hickok parody video. And thank you very much for watching.